What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Oregon State Dynasty. John Eads, this is my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you missed my last video, I did the full postseason and kind of started the off-season process. So I'll link that right here, and I'll also try and link my playlist with all of my games that I've played for this Dynasty. We're going into year 5 here, U2 on the YouTube. Finished up this season, number 3 in the country, 13-1, and now we're just taking care of signing day, off season, and I think I'll do the preseason today as well and link this in. Alright, so let's make sure we got everything done on this stage here. Looks like we did, yep. So I went over my class in the last video. I guess I could do one more little intro. So I got a fullback here, took care of a team need. No wide receivers, no tight ends. 1 lineman, Micah McCray, guard from Florida. 3 DNs, a JUCO guy from Cali, DN from Oklahoma, and then 1 more from Texas. 3 D tackles, 1 from Wisconsin, 1 from Cali, and another from Arizona. An outside linebacker, a Mike linebacker, 5 corners. I'm all over the map, really. A free safety, a strong safety, a kicker, a punter, and 2 athletes, one of which, this guy, I'm going to cut as soon as I'm able to because I went over the scholarship limit and I wasn't trying to bring him in anyways. And then this guy here is my turn. And we finished up, if you missed it, number 2 in the country in recruiting, only behind Penn State, I think it was. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next week and take care of position changes. Alright, so we got Lewis back for 1 more year. Redshirt senior, 99 overall. Gaither will be the guy next year, and then Shane Austin. I didn't bring a quarterback in this cycle because I didn't need one. I don't remember bringing in either of these guys. I gotta check that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's just not even one of my recruits. Nor is that other guy either. Alright, so I'm gonna have to cut those guys for sure then as well. Let's see though. So we got Nicholson, who can also play quarterback. Eric Day, Gary Campbell, Austin Beverly, Max Moore. We'll cut him. Alright, line's looking okay, not great. They haven't trained yet, so keep that in mind as well. D tackle is going to be stacked. Look at all those bodies. Got 8 of them. As is corner, we got tons of guys there. Look how many freshmen. 3, 4, 5, 6 freshmen. Do you want to change it? All right, so Dwayne Turner's either a wide receiver or a running back. Let's go take a look at those two spots. Where do we really need him? I mean, I don't really need him, period, but... Alright, looks like we'll put him at wide receiver. We're pretty set at running back for the future. We'll put him at wide receiver. We got some guys leaving there in a couple of years, right? Okay. And then Johnny Bennett, who's a good player, but pretty sure I'm over the scholarship limit. So here's what I'll do. I'll put him somewhere, and if I'm over the scholarship limit, I'm going to cut him. If I'm under, I'll keep him. In that case, cool, but I wasn't trying to get him really in the first place, so I'll just put him at quarterback. Alright. Alright, so that's it for position changes. Let's move on to the next stage, the training and training results. Alright, we'll start with quarterback here. Couldn't get much better. He's 99 overall, so... But his speed numbers went up, so he's going to be deadly. 99 awareness, doesn't hurt. Throw power 90, throw accuracy 95. Gaither went up a few. He's more of a pocket quarterback, pro style, that is. And then Shane Austin, dual threat QB as well. Running backs, Culver got up to an 88, 97 speed, 96 excel, faster than Jacob was, so that's impressive. Ryan Reynolds did some work, and Zach Garrett as well. Fullback. See Day getting up into the 90s, 92 overall. Nicholson behind him, couldn't get his speed up. None of these guys got their speed up. Shoot. Good receiving core though. Tight ends looking good. Alright, there we go. Let's check out the line. 85, 79, 79, 79. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Okay, solid. Let's look at the D-line. Ooh, look at JT. Look at JT, baby. Early Carter getting up into the 80s as a redshirt freshman. He's getting to be an animal. Derek Green, Bellamy, usual guys there. Trying to keep their spots from the incoming freshmen, you know. Alright, pretty good. Butler going up to an 88, and Kevin Hunt behind him. Not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. I might slide him over to outside because he's better than both of these guys here. Might not be as fast though, so I'll have to toy around with that, take a look at it. Corners, Tucker up to an 86, Ewing 82, Dunbar 78, and Motley 75. Good work. Let's look at free safety. Drew Davis 91 overall junior. He could theoretically go to the league after this season, so good work there. Washington up to an 84, Corey Clark 78. And I got all new strong safeties this year. McGuire is setting the tone right now there. Hendricks behind him, and then Kenny Hubbard last. Sullivan, Davis. All right, so that's that. Let's move on to next week. I think that's going to be all the, okay, cut players. All right, so this will be where we'll figure out if we're going to cut that Johnny Bennett guy or not. All right, right here. All right, let's take a look at our scholarship situation. Yep, all right, so we're 7 over, so I'm going to have to cut him. I don't need him, so goodbye. And these two guys here, neither of which I recruited. Cut it. Thing is, I might have to have a walk-on slide in there. That's stupid. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look. Alright, you're gone. Screw you. Good. I got 5 more players to cut. Tough decisions. Tough decisions. go with what's her name? All right, so those two guys are gone. We got 3 running backs on the roster, so I'm going to have to move some guys around and see, because I usually want to be 4 or 5 deep there instead of 3, so I'm going to have to toy around with that. Let's see, wide receivers, nobody to cut there, really. So what I might have to do is transfer some of these guys. It only makes sense in a lot of spots. Like this guy here, I might cut and transfer him to another school. Him or him. Either of those two. I'm gonna have to pick. Let's see. Gotta cut 3 more guys. Alright, I'm gonna transfer this guy. This is the guy right here. Alright, I'm gonna cut him, but I'm gonna put him at a different school because it just makes sense, and I'll explain it in a second. I just want to make sure I get the screenshots of all the stuff. Alright, right there. Alright, it makes sense because, look, I brought in this guy, this 5-star D tackle, and then another guy, and those 2 are younger than him, and they're already better. So it only makes sense for him to want to go to a different school. So I'm going to cut this guy right here, Spencer Williams. Put him at another school, and he'll still be in the game. We'll check up on him. I did this last year with the quarterback. All right, and then I'm going to do the same with one of these linebackers. Probably Kevin Hunt here. I was thinking about having it be this guy, but he's 93 speed, 99 excel as a linebacker. That's elite. Alright, so Kevin Hunt, I'm going to cut him. Put him at a different school. He's good enough to play at a solid school. Alright. So now we got 3 middle linebackers. And we're set there for this year. And I got 1 more guy to cut. Let's see. I think it's going to be Brian Hendricks. I'm going to transfer him to a different school as well. And I'll explain that reasoning in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide Jordan Washington here, the backup 3, over to Strong. And he's going to start there. And Hendricks is already being passed up by younger players, so it makes sense for him to dip. So I'm going to cut him, and that should get us to our 70 limit. Bam. All right. So that'll do that. And we're going to advance to the next stage. So preseason, I'm going to make sure I take those guys, take all their data, take them to another team, slot them in there, find a home for them. If you guys want to comment down below which schools they should go to, go ahead and do that. Let me know. All right, so now we're on to the preseason stuff. I don't think I need to change anything there. No, okay. All right, we're going to advance to the preseason. All right, here we go. Preseason. Let's start with redshirting players. All right, can't redshirt any quarterbacks. Already did. But let me just kind of go over the situations at each position. So Lewis will be the guy this year. He wanted to come back for his senior year and win a national championship, right? Andy Gaither is going to be behind him if Lewis gets hurt. I doubt he will, but you never know. And he'll be the guy next year. Shane Austin just kind of waiting in the not sure what the saying is, but he's just waiting for his turn. We'll just say that. Redshirt freshman. He'll be a good player. Ryan Culver's going to be the starting running back this year. Zach Garrett behind him. And Ryan Reynolds rounding out on the back end. Starting to wonder where... Huh. I thought I had more running backs than that. Maybe I cut them last season. In any case, fullbacks, got 2 of them, both juniors, so we're locked up there for a little while. Wide receivers, from the top, Eric Day, back for his senior year. This figures to have a monster year. Let's look at his stats from last season. So yeah, 832 yards, 9 touchdowns, only 2 drops, averaged 59 per game. That's pretty low though. He makes a bigger impact than that. Rushing, I don't think he did much. He also plays a little defense for some reason when the game glitches out. That's neither here nor there. Nicholson behind him, and they're the same overall, but Nicholson will be there. We'll have Gary Campbell in the slot, it looks like, but I might switch that up. I might put Travis Moore in the slot there as opposed to him because he's faster and smaller, and Campbell's got that outside size. And then Turner down here. I'm going to not redshirt him because I only got 6 receivers, as you can see. So I'm going to let him play. He'll probably have to come in and play. So nobody to redshirt yet, really. Tight ends, leaving them. Linemen, let's see. I'm going to redshirt this guy here because linemen rarely ever get hurt in this game, and I got a guy behind him that's capable, so I'll redshirt him. I'll redshirt McCray. It's the same overall as this other redshirt freshman, so may as well shirt him. And I'll redshirt this guard here for the same reasoning I just explained, and that's that. All right, D-line, I'm leaving everybody 3 deep there. We're 4 here, so I'll redshirt Joe Evans. So we got 3 guys capable on either side. I'm really excited to see this guy play here, early Carter. D-tackle, we'll redshirt the last one because we got 5 in the rotation, 2 play at a time, so it makes sense. So Brandon Ball's going to shirt. Joe Reynolds going to shirt. Chris Davis is going to redshirt. Corners, pretty much all my freshmen here. Besides these guys, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 deep at corner. Seems about right, yep, because I like to use the safeties in formation subs, so I don't really need that many corners. So Cotton, Burnett, and Pennington will redshirt this season. Free safety will redshirt Taylor and Perry. And we'll redshirt the freshman kicker there and the freshman punter. Cool. So we're chilling there. We're going to get 5 years out of those guys, hopefully. All right, so that's redshirting. Depth chart, I'll do that on my own. I'll change some things up, you know, that and formation subs I'll do on my own. I'll bore you guys with those things. Let's set up the schedule. Let's see what they give me first. No, we're not playing any of them teams. Alright, I don't like a bye week, week 1. I will take a bye week here in 5, though, for Arizona State. So we're going to play USC week 3. That'll be tough. Alright, we're going to open up just with a, tune-up game here against a Western Coast team, if possible. Colorado State, okay. Play them at home. And then a little bit stiffer competition. Let's see what we got. I already played Wyoming a few times. Let's see if we can get a ranked matchup from a Midwest to West Coast kind of school here. Nebraska. All right, we're gonna play Nebraska. Let's go. All right, we'll go there as well. All right, so that's gonna be 2 tough games in a row there. Nebraska on the road, and then USC preseason number 3 after that, and week 4. Let's see. Gotta chill out a little bit after those 2 tough ones, right? Let's see. I don't mind that San Diego State game, actually. Just see if there's anybody else, though. Alright, yeah, we'll play San Diego State. And let's see how many home games we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to make that a home game, so it's a 7-5 split. Alright, so taking a look at the conference schedule, USC, Arizona State, I'm pretty sure that's a crossover. Arizona, a crossover game as well. Utah, Stanford, Cal, and then at the usual rivalry games, 3 in a row at Washington versus Washington State this year. That one's definitely going to be circled on my calendar. And then Oregon. All right, so strength of schedule is a B. I don't mind that schedule. Keep that. A couple marquee games for you guys there, but I like to keep it realistic. You're not going to play all ranked opponents in the same season. So let's set up the recruiting board now. All right, and if you've been here, if you know me, I like to keep it realistic. So anybody that has us first on their list, I throw on. Doesn't matter their caliber, but I don't go for low lock cheese and 4 and 5 star athletes the last week into the season. But let me see what the computer's telling me I need this year. Quarterback? Nah, not really. I should bring I should bring someone in. Definitely need a running back. The defense we're set, yeah. I kind of took care of the defense. So quarterback and running back. So pretty wide open choices there. All right, let's go through this, the guys that got us first and whittle down. All right, so you. All right, he's got us there first, so we got to go after him, right? All right, 4-5, okay. He runs a 4-4, shoot, okay. Okay. So we'll try all of these wide receivers. Probably some busts somewhere in there. I should bring in another Mike linebacker, so yep. D tackle, I'm straight. I don't need any more D tackles. Guards, I'm pretty good on guards too. I don't really need one. Do need outside linebackers. Don't need any corners. I could bring in a tackle. I brought in a guard last year, so I'll bring in 1 tackle in. This year, Alright, no corners. Got quarterback. Alright, let's move on to who we got for us in second place here. More receivers. That's a strong safety. I don't need any strong safeties. I'll bring a tight end in. That's good for now. We got 22 guys in there. Let's go scout them. Take a look. Let's hit the quarterbacks first. I got one on that. Okay. Alright, so I'm not liking this guy. Not elite throwing the ball, and he's not fast either. Not a fan of this guy either. Just kind of a prospect. I'll leave him on there. Let's take a look at the receivers. 6 foot. 6'3", okay. No speed to go with it though. 6'2", not very fast either. Nope. 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 There we go. 6'2", not bad. I can work with that. That I cannot. Alright, so I wasn't really rocking with either of these guys either. Alright, I'm going to kick this guy and we'll leave the other guy on because this guy can't catch the ball. He can, though, so we'll leave him on. I don't really need that many wide receivers as it is, so let's take a look at tight ends. Okay, you beastly. You're gone. Alright. Tackles, let's take a look. Alright, we'll go after him. I only really need to go after 2, you know, I don't need to go crazy. I don't really need him anyways. And he's not. It's my DN situation. Got it on there. Alright, we'll leave him on until I can figure out if I actually need him or not. Not bad. There we go. Keep both of them. Okay. Take a look at the athletes. Alright, so this guy is he can play a little bit of defense. Looks like a linebacker or a receiver. Like a tight end. 231, alright, yeah, he's definitely a linebacker then for me. Alright, and that is all the scouting points we have. Okay, so a couple of good players in there. Only 12 guys left. Alright, so there's only 12 guys on my board for this week. I'm going to have to go through and, you know, look at some things off the screen, and I'll catch you guys up on all of that after. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the video there. So we took care of all of the preseason and off-season things. And I'll be back at it, you know, with Game 1 pretty soon. I don't really know what my schedule looks like these days, but it'll be up soon. But turn your post notifications on. That way you won't miss it. Make sure to like, share, and sub. And we'll be back next week, kicking off Year 5 here, taking on Colorado State. That's it. All right, so we'll be back, and I'll bring you guys that Colorado State game. So until then, guys, be sure to like, share, sub. Like I said, check out all my other videos. I'll link the playlists up here, you know, at the end of the video, like always. And I'll catch you guys next time.